In what will hopefully be a less plot-heavy episode, welcome back to Let's Play Skies of Arcadia.
Wait a minute, Skies of Arcadia? I was told this would be Let's Play Hamtaro. I feel lied to.
You should. Hey, have you noticed that our base appears to be better?
Well, you did have a squadron of dudes working on it while you went to fucking space.
Okay, well, that's right, folks. Our base has been rebuilt in the time that we were away, and it is exactly the way we left it. Literally. To a T.
They really are good about keeping the blueprints.
Well, you know, it's Ismail. He's badass. So we got a kind of a... Look, we even have the panda again. Pinta's awesome that way. Got one loose end we need to tie up. Let's talk to Domingo and talk about that whole prize he was going to give me for filling up my entire logbook.
Wait, you didn't fill it up. Don't you have to get the golden bird?
Nope, that's optional.
Huh.
I am the greatest...
because it was added after.
Yeah, I'm the greatest explorer in history. Not even legendary Decat can measure up to me. And his prized possession, the title of Treasure Hunter Extraordinaire. You received Domingo's title.
I'm just picturing him sticking a placard to your forehead.
But, thankfully, that does not supplant my title of Vice King of Rogues.
Yep.
Because, honestly, you can't supplant that level of badass. Okay. Next, let's chit-chat with Ryukan. Actually, I don't think he's done yet. Yeah, his forge has not been completed yet.
What do you have to do to get it to complete?
Leave and come back.
Okay.
Follows the same rules every other thing in the game. Okay, so this episode is actually not going to be a plot episode. I've got a couple things left to do before we start the end game. We have 1, we need to get Vice's ultimate weapon. 2, we need to get 2 remaining Abirik Chams, both of which are missing. But first, let's get our sword. 3, I need to see how many Chams I'm missing, because actually at this point I should have 28, I believe. Something like that. And something tells me I don't have 28.
Well, there's only one way to check. Force a chom down his throat.
That's the plan. Here is Ryukan's upgraded forge. As you can see, it got kind of bigger. If you talk to Ryukan, he talks about Valorium. Remember we got 2 pieces of that down in Lower Sky? Lighter than a feather and harder than diamond.
Ooh.
If we're able to acquire some Valorium for him, he will be able to craft weapons of legendary quality. I have it, and therefore he's going to make his finest blade. Before we do anything else, we're going to leave and come back again, because that will actually reset that. And he'll be ready to hand it off.
Quick worker.
It was either that or make you wait for an indeterminate period of time, and honestly, games that do that are dicks.
Agreed wholeheartedly.
Hi, you must wait an arbitrary amount of real-life time in order to get the item in the game.
There's only one game I've seen that it can excuse doing that. That's Earthbound with the password.
What about Majora's Mask?
I hated Majora's Mask. And not for the reason most other people did. It just... I hate time limits in games. Even if you'll never realistically hit them, they always make me freak out.
Okay. See, presents to us the Vorlick blade. Customized the guard and the pommel to fit Vice's hand, the finest blade he has ever created, and the most powerful weapon in the game for Vice.
Most powerful or best?
Both.
Nice.
The Vorlick blade is the only weapon you will see me use for the rest of the game. I invite you to take a look at its stats and see why.
Holy sh... Homina!
Now compare its absolute stats to the stats of the Thunder Cutlass. 160 and 90 versus 200, 200.
That's... wow!
As I said, best. Now I have a little bit of money, so let's make sure to equip our crew, because now that Ryokan's got a new forge, he can actually upgrade our crew's weapons.
Now, did he need both pieces of the stuff to make it?
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah, that is actually a required thing. Now, he can, all of these weapons are technically the best weapons that the character can equip, barring drops, I believe.
That's an arm. You're getting him back.
Yes. I did mention this.
It doesn't surprise me.
Now, he can come back, if you, basically, if you actually want to choose him to come back, he can come back. So, that's definitely a thing. But yeah, these are technically the best weapons, barring actual, equipables, or like droppables, basically. So you can do that, but honestly, the alternate weapons that you're going to get are usually better because of the effects they have. Gilder's insta-kill, Aka's 100% confuse, Vice's Vorlick blade,
yeah,
and Fina has Cupel.
I think Drachma's ultimate weapon should have just been taking the harpoon cannon off the little jack and, you know, strapping it to him.
Well, he was kind of doing that the entire time.
Yeah, but, like, not the actual harpoon cannon. I think he could pull it off.
Okay, before I do anything else, just because I'm curious about how far off we are, let's use a Cham. Now, you can buy Chams, so don't worry about using one. Cupel vomits up everything he has, which shows us that we have 27 Chams and 1 Abirik Cham. So, I'm missing 1, I believe.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'll find it. It's not going to be hard to find. We also are missing, of course, 2 Abirik Chams, but we know exactly where to find that. Well, I say we. Okay, first Abirik Cham is going to be at Horteka. I'll see you guys there. Okay, guys, we are here at Horteka, and we are looking, once again, for the Hermit. And supposedly, this is him. Let's go talk and see what happens. He wants you to bring him 10 Sky Sardies. We have him right here. And here is the Abirik Cham. Easy as that. And actually, you gain a boatload of Sky Sardies simply from getting moonfish, so you have no excuse not to have them. The next Abirik Cham we need to get is actually going to be, it's a quest line, it's the longest one, it's the one that's annoying, it's actually going to be in Maramba. I'll catch you guys there. As you can see, I lied. Actually, the quest starts in Esperanza. And you will very quickly see why I consider this to be the most obnoxious quest in the entire game. So first things first, you need to make your way to the bar to start the quest. Now, I actually could have started this quest immediately when I got Dawn. I just kind of didn't think of it because I didn't want to do the quest back then. But as soon as you come back from Yafutoma, you can immediately start this quest, and you can complete it almost immediately. So talk to the bartender. She asks for a request, tells us a story about how she fell in love with a guy, he found another woman, and blah blah blah. Left her mother behind in Maramba, and there's been a rift between the two of them ever since. Just want you to go to Maramba and let Mom know that she hasn't stopped thinking about her. Kind of touching. So I'm sure you can guess where we're going next. I'll see you guys there. Okay, folks, back as promised. Now we're in Maramba. Better use this place, guys. We'll be seeing it a lot. Now, I believe it is this door. And you're gonna want to talk to the skewer woman. Talks about how she had a daughter who fell in love and ran off with a good-for-nothing and left her by herself. Has not heard from her since, probably dead. Talk to her again, and you'll let her know that her daughter is still alive, and that's all she cares about. She says she's a stupid girl and not her daughter anymore. Time to leave. Well, I'm sure her daughter will not be happy to hear about this, but we gotta deliver the news, don't we? I'll see you then to break the news to her daughter. And we're back in Esperanza.
It's a fetch quest, except you're fetching love.
Not quite. We're fetching a lot more than love. Let her know what her mom has to say. But she wants to prove that she loves her mom. And Fina suggests that maybe you should prove that you love your mom. She thinks she should make some cabal skewers, a special recipe, and that showing Mom she hasn't forgotten what she was taught should do it. Apparently, if we can get Mom to eat this cabal skewer, it should show Mom that her little girl has never forgotten what Mom taught her. Somehow, I don't think this is going to go over precisely how well she thinks it is, but I'll catch you in Maramba when we find out. And here we are again in Maramba. Let's go give that cabal skewer to what's-her-name and see what she thinks. She wants to taste the cabal skewer. She tries it out, and
it's horrible.
Actually, that's exactly what she says. The person who made this couldn't be her daughter because she taught her daughter better than this. Bad smell, seasonings are bland, and meat's not of the correct quality. Well, I'm sure that's not going to be taken well by the daughter, but we're just the messenger. We gotta go let her know. Well, this has to be the end of the fetch quest, right? I mean, She's been rejected twice. Mom just doesn't care about the daughter anymore. They cannot possibly keep going on from this point, right? I mean, that would just be cruel and unusual, making me go back and forth 6 times already.
You forget, this is an RPG!
Then again, I have seen first-person shooters have been worse than this. Let's see, so, Smelled funny, wasn't spiced correctly, quality meat was bad. And Vice volunteers to go fetch the ingredients. She needs gentum for the scent, kale for the seasoning, and cabal meat.
Is that meat made from cabal?
Well, luckily we already have the kale. The kale you get from finding the Discovery Spice Island. So, we know about that. The other 2, well, I know where to find at least one of them. In order to find yourself some gentum, you're going to have to go to speak to some item shop owner. I believe any item shop owner will do what, in general, but I like to go to the one, actually, right here in, the ruins of Nasrad. Just because it seems to fit. I think this might be the only one, but I'm not sure. So go ahead and talk about various things. You'll have to buy it, but it's only 500 gold, so it's fine. Well, that's the gentum. Now, apparently cabal meat is something that only gourmets have. Thankfully, I know exactly where to find a gourmet.
Yeah, didn't you kick the shit out of a gourmet?
Well, if you come to Gordo's Bistro, this is where you can get yourself some cabal meat by simply talking to Gordo.
Mmm, delicious meat.
And actually, if you didn't know where to find them first, Gordo will actually tell you where to go. And they'll tell you that you can get gentum from Maramba. Very Center trade itself, Nasrad. And Kale, the Spice of Dreams, can only be found on that one island. That's about all we have. Ignore the pig heads, and let's make our way back to Esperanza. Well, we have the ingredients. Probably time to give them to the girl so she can use them. I hope she actually remembers how to cook, because I would hate for all this running around to be wasted.
Q fetch quest to get her a cookbook in 3, 2... Gods, I hope not.
You received 1 mom's skewer. Well, that's a good sign, even if it does make you wonder what actually went into it.
It's made of moms!
Well, we're going to find out how well it goes over. Well, here's hoping. Because this fetch quest has been going on for way too long. Hi, Mom. Here, take this thing. And the verdict is... yeah, that's Mom's forgiveness. Telling her how to cook it better. Well, that's the best we get.
It's kind of heartwarming-ish.
Kind of. Let's go let her know. Okay, here's hoping this is the end of this freaking quest, because I'm getting tired of this. This has been going on for about, 6 sections too long. What did she say? She said it was almost perfect, but she said you could probably cook it for about another minute. Actually, she said 30 seconds. A minute's too damn long. And she gives us the final Abirik Cham.
Yay! Now Cupel can become Super Cupel!
Not quite. We still need 3 Chams to do that.
True. Now Cupel can become pretty freaking awesome Cupel!
Better. Well, guys, apart from the 3 Chams that we cannot quite collect yet, that actually ends all of the side quests we can currently do. There is only 2 optional bosses left in the game, apart from the bounty that we can't do yet. So basically we have to go complete some storyline before we are allowed to do anything more. And given how the frame rate has decided to take a dive... Huh. Okay.
Doesn't look half bad on my end.
Oh, I was watching it. It dropped. Anyways.
Huh.
We will catch you guys next episode when we start to finish the story. We'll see you soon.
Later, folks.